Welcome to another video from East Beds Bushcraft, the home of #survival.
Greetings bushcrafters and survivalists, it's Buzz here back in the Storatorium for another noodle review, and look, it's in see-through plastic and very crunchy. Okay, so these noodles were again gifted to me from my local noodle pusher or noodle dealer CHAZ. Thanks CHAZ. And these are really unusual ones. So you probably looked at the thumbnail that goes along and accompanies this video, but let me just zoom in a bit. I don't know if you're going to see this on screen, but yes, there we go. These are, of all things, mashed potato coated noodles with authentic szechuan chili oil and premium cheese. There we go. Right, let's get some water on. And the reason I haven't started the water is because if we go to the instructions, okay, this is very simple instructions on this one. Put the noodles and seasoning in a bowl. Ah, I see. Then add 250 millilitres of boiling water to the bowl. Right, well, I'm at camp. I've got my cooking pot. I don't really see any point in messing up another cooking pot, so I'm going to do this in reverse. I am going to boil 250 millilitres of water and then stick everything in the water. Can't really see how that would make any difference, to be honest with you, because it's like pouring the water over it or stick it in the water. There you go. So, oh, and then I've got to cover and leave it for 6 minutes. Woohoo! Right, okay. So let's have a look at this. So as I say, I haven't got the packet of noodles, but it was a 5-pack. It was basically $5.99 first. So for argument's sake, that's £1.20. Let's open it up while our water is on, because it's not going to take long for 250 millilitres of water to boil. Right. So our cake of noodles are supposedly potato. Crikey, that's already getting at it. Let's just grab a knife. So these noodles are supposedly mashed potato coated. I believe it when I see it. It just looks like noodles, just looks like a nest of noodles. But what we've got in here, it said premium cheese on it as well. If I'm right, let's just go back here. Bear with. Yeah, and it says premium cheese, like I thought. Okay, right, we're already boiling. Okay, so let's take this off. We're going to have to do this stage by stage. Right, noodles going in. So we've got one reasonable cake of noodles. Some of them have just disappeared, but there you go. Right, there you go. Cake of noodles. I was having a chat with CHAZ about the noodles. You know, whatever you do, don't get the plastic touching a hot cup, because the plastic melts to the cup. And we reckon that some of these come in a round shape because of the traditional noodle bowls that they have out in the Far East, that a circular cake of noodles would just drop into the noodle. Oh, well, that's the vegetables. This must be the spices. Or could that be the mashed? Maybe that's the mashed potato. It looks like instant mashed potato. Right. I think what we've got is instant mashed potato in one of these. And then we've got the chili oil. And there's sesame seeds I can see in the vegetable. So at £1.20, these are a more expensive noodle. But certainly the packets of additives that are coming with this actually look like they are reasonable quality. So that's good. Right, okay, so we got all this. We got quite a bit of rubbish, but we do have the original. Whoa, exploded. Plastic packet. We'll do all that in a mo. Right, and we've got to mix this in to the 250 millilitres of water. This is getting complicated. Yeah, not terribly. Right, let's mix this up. So remember, these are meant to be mashed potato covered noodles with premium cheese. Right, let's stick this on for a timer of, I'm going to be generous, it said 5 to 6 minutes. They've already sort of been in there. So let's just stick it on a 6 minute. Right, that's on a 6 minute timer. Let's get rid of the rubbish. Let's see how much rubbish we've got here. Okay, so I'm pleased I've only got a small block of rubbish. So that's a bonus. Timer is on. Noodles are in there. Let's lose the Specto specs. I don't have my cover for the cup, so there we go. Tough. Right, they are going to be in there without a cover on. Let's just take my spork out. So there we go. Anyway, let's fast forward until they're ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! We have the wise old noodle owl back, as always. Can't do this without the wise noodle owl. Right, you can stop. The wise noodle owl has gone back to its roost. Right, I did find a lid. Basically, on the shelf behind me, I just got one of my Johnny bread paddles. What's a Johnny bread paddle? This is not for hitting people with. I've got a couple of these. They've got little bit burn marks from where they've been by the fire. But when I made these years ago, when you're at camp, it makes a nice little chopping board to put in your backpack. But also, if you're making Johnny bread, which is a little bit like bannock, you can make your dough, stick it to the board, and then you just put it at the edge of the fire. Yeah, and then you can just turn it round, and then you basically, the Johnny bread cooks on the board, and you can just peel it off the board, tear it up, and eat it. So there you go. Johnny bread paddle. Anyway, so these have had a good 6 minutes, and shall I chance it? There is no fluid in this. I don't know if it's good, but right, I can literally turn this upside down and the noodles are not coming out. This is hilarious. Can you? Right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ta-da! Right. So these are by Szechuan, A-K-U-A-N, I think, a company. Szechuan mashed potato covered noodles with premium cheese. Right. I'll tell you something, I ain't getting any noodle soup out of these. Right, let's have a look. Wow, this is thick. Okay. Well, noodles look long and nice. Let's go for the smell. But you know, I can actually smell instant mashed potato. And a hint of cheese. But I think it's kind of mixed in there with that szechuan chili oil. Obviously it is. But what I'm saying is, it's masking the cheese. Right. I'm actually quite excited about this one. Okay, because it's got the vegetable pack with sesame seeds and, I don't know, the little black seeds of some sort. Right, let's go for a taste. Interesting. Right, let's fast forward and I'll give you my verdict at the end. Well, there's the thing. Right, I've got to let you into a little secret. CHAZ did warn me that these would give me a messy bowl. And you know how Buzz doesn't like having a messy bowl. Well, he was right. A messy bowl indeed. However, a little rinse out. I've got some water next to me, or I can go down the cottage. But yeah, messy bowl. So it's got a messy bowl, little rinse out, not too bad. I had to resort to my spoon to get the last bits out of the bowl. But that's kind of like really weird. Who on earth came up with the idea of mashed potato, instant mashed potato and noodles? Right, let's be honest. The szechuan chili oil is kicking. Okay, now I like spices. This is about as hot as I'd like it to be with noodles, otherwise it just kills the flavour, and I'm still feeling that on my tongue, under my tongue, roof of the mouth. Chili, okay, but not bad. I mean, it's a nice flavour. Premium cheese, it's killing the taste of the cheese. Definitely you got the mashed potato in there, which is, if you've ever had instant mashed potato, it doesn't really, it kind of has its own flavour. It's, I suppose you might call it potatoey, but because it is meant to be instant mashed potato, but it's kind of, instant mashed potato really doesn't have a lot of flavour to it at all. You know, if you want to add flavour, you've got to look at instant mashed potato as like a base, and then add into it maybe a knob of butter, some chives, you know, whatever it is you want to put in with your mashed potato, just to pep it up, grate some cheese on top of it, you know. But the mashed potato was definitely there. That is really odd, you know. It's not a noodle Valkyrie moment, but I actually really enjoyed those. Okay, so what they got going for them? Okay, small amount of rubbish. Great, no pot, that can go away. But the flavour is actually reasonably nice. If you like spicy, if you don't like spicy, maybe you're not going to like these noodles. Or you might try the noodles without the oil and just try them as cheesy mashed potato, because the premium cheese must be in with the instant mashed potato. It must be like a powdered cheese and mash. So I'd be tempted to try these again, but without the chili sauce, just to see if the mashed potato, the mashed potato and the cheese flavour comes out more with the sesame seeds. So that might be worth giving a go. So yeah, flavour is good. The wild, in my opinion, mix of noodles and mashed potato, as crazy as it seems, I think it's actually really quite good. I really quite enjoyed that. Would I have them in my preps? Yes, I would. Would I take them to camp? I think I would. 250 millilitres of water. Yeah, okay, messy cup, not too bad. I can rinse that out. I've had worse. I did a black bean one, and the black bean stuff was literally caked all over it, like glue. I didn't like that. I think this will rinse off quite easy. What was else I was going to say? Okay, £1.20. Okay, it's a higher price. Pack of 5, £5.99. So they came out at. Simplicity, obviously, to put it in, you literally I just boiled 250 millilitres of water, which took no time at all, and then slapped them all the ingredients in and just left it. So you could go about camp doing whatever it is you want to do about camp for 5 minutes, and then come back to your noodles. Quantity for the price at £1.20, I think I would have liked a bigger cake of noodles. So you know, that's got overall, okay, not a huge amount noodle wise, easy to cook, low rubbish, very straightforward. Flavour is good. Watch it if you're not a chili sauce fan. Overall, you know, I think I'm going to give these a solid 8. Yes, you heard it here. They're not quite hitting the top mark, but they've got a lot going for them. So by all means, if you can find these noodles in TK Maxx, somewhere I don't frequent very often at all, but if you can find these noodles, give them a go. Thank you, CHAZ. I think I really enjoyed those. You didn't let on to me what you think of them, so I'm looking forward to finding if you put a comment on this and tell me what you think. The only thing you told me was don't expect a clean bowl at the end of it, and yeah, I certainly haven't got a clean bowl at the end. But I'm going to forgive them a little bit, but I've knocked off points, giving them a solid 8. Anyway, there you go. Try them out. Mashed potato covered noodles with premium cheese and szechuan chili oil. Who would have thought it? Thanks for tuning in, and I shall see you in the next one.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video and subscribe to the East Beds Bushcraft channel. See you all again soon.